Hi and good morning. My name is Jamin Yong, 21 years old, and I'm a student of Diploma Manufacturing Engineering in University Technical Malaysia, Melaka. And now I'm doing my industry training start from 19 October 2020 to 5 February 2021. Deep Tech Industries Sdn Bhd is the company where I do my industry training for 4 months. Now I would like to talk about the company background. The first one is the picture of the company, which are located at 11 Jalan Angsana 1/3 Taman Perindustrian Angsana 0800 Sungai Petani Kedah, and it only need to take 10 to 15 minutes to Plaza Tol Sungai Petani Selatan. And the map show the location of the company very near to the highway. And the company is a prominent manufacturer of high quality medical device incepted in 1998 and specialized in latex and latex-free nasopharyngeal airway, breathing bags, test lung, and other rubber-based devices. This is the organizational chart of the Deep Tech Industries Sdn Bhd. Ms. Un, the CEO, Ms. Grace, the admin manager, Ms. Chia, the HR, Mr. So, QA or RA, head of department, Mr. Go, the process engineer, who also my industry supervisor, Mr. Khoo, the production supervisor, Mr. Ng, admin clerk, Mr. Nazri, the store manager, Mr. Low, QA engineer, Miss Irene, chemist, and Mr. Shins, lab chemist. And now I would like to talk about the product produced by the Deep Techs. And the first one is the nasopharyngeal airway. There are two types, which are the adjustable flange and robotizer design. Adjustable flange only have a latex free, and for the robotizer design there are latex and latex free. And the function of it is to facilitate easy insertion and removal while providing an alternative airway. Next, the breathing bag. There are also the two types, which are Osseous type flash breathing bag latex free, 2 and 3 plate disposable breathing bag latex and latex free. It is eventually inspected and packaged assuring optimum sensitivity to patient breathing. Next, the test lung, made from latex free. For the demonstrations testing resuscitator, ventilator, or other respiratory equipment to use. Next, the resin connector is made from the latex free, allow the movement of the breathing circuit at the patient and eliminate the need for connector of a rising type and size, fit 7 mm to 10.5 mm tube. And the project that I involved, the first one is the cycle time, where I have to record the times for every process in production which is dipping, and from the record I can do a table, record the data, so I can know the number of dip of a dipper with OT and without OT. Besides, I also do the assumption such as 2 dipper 1 tank and 2 dipper 2 tank. The second one is 1000 piece soft adjustable flange nasopharyngeal airway for Decent Medical. The Decent Medical is the company from the Bangladesh, and they require 3 size which 26, 28 and 30 size for soft ADJ, and during the process we have changed and skipped some process to avoid dented out of shapes and wrinkles because they wanted soft, so we have changed and do some new process. Third, the 150 piece of latex balloon for CCB Medical. CCB Medical is the local company, and the customer require new product which is latex balloon and should focus in the thickness and dimension are in the range. For the product only needs single dip because it is thin. Next, the layout design. Due to the new renovation of the company, so have to draw a new layout. Next, the other activity. The first one is QC. I do the check for the ADJ nasopharyngeal airway. Next, in WIP 1 and 2, I do the labelings, sealings, and insert PE bags and boxes. In production, I learned the process of dipping, start from the former preheat until tumbling. And the suggestion and improvements. First one is conversation between each other is very important, especially for me want to learn a new thing in a new environment. That practice is important to improve. For example, in dipping, I should have a good hand skill to produce a good product. Next, always clarify with superior and understand the objective of a task before executing to avoid problem when conducting the task. And I will spend time on understanding and asking supervisor before start a project to avoid accident. Next, don't be shy to ask experienced worker regarding any important matter. For example, in WIP, I asked them how to ceilings and they teach me nicely and patiently. And in production, they share knowledge about the dipping to me. Besides, I always try to ask my supervisor because he is an experienced person in industry. And next, always record and keep finding for a project conducted so other may refer it in future. So I will record all the data and information I learned so they may use in future for them and for me. As the conclusions, I learned a lot of new knowledge in the company, especially in latex and latex-free medical equipment. I have I have the chance to adapt myself to real life working environment and practice the right working attitude, even though it is a small company. Next, I learned to work in a team and understand each other. Lastly, I learned to improve the communication skill and understand how miscommunication could lead serious problem. Lastly, I would like to thank everyone and thank you.